Hey everyone, ready for another deep dive? All
Always.
right, awesome. Today we're going to try to figure out how to turn your passion into a real online business.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, and of course we're taking inspiration from Gary Vaynerchuk.
Of course. Love Gary V.
Yeah, gotta love him. We're going to crack open his book, crush it, and we'll pull out some advice, some strategies.
Sounds good.
Yeah, even if your passion is a little bit, you know, out there.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, and I think what's interesting about Gary's approach is that he believes it can be applied to any field.
Yeah, he seems to think so.
Yeah, he really pushes this idea that combining passion and hard work equals happiness and success.
Yeah, and that's true no matter what you're into. Right.
Exactly. And one thing Gary is adamant about is that passion is non-negotiable.
Yeah, you can't fake it.
No,
Awesome.
absolutely not. And he tells this great story about how he turned his dad's liquor store into a multi-million-dollar business.
Before social media.
And get this, he did it before social media was even a thing. Can you imagine what he could have done back then with the
Hmm.
tools we have today?
It's mind-blowing. Right?
Totally mind-blowing.
It's like he took this boring, ordinary liquor store,
Yeah.
turned it into this huge success just by being so enthusiastic and innovative.
Yeah.
It really just goes to show you how powerful that genuine passion can be.
Yeah. Even in unexpected places.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think, Gary is even more convinced that today's online world is packed with opportunity.
More than ever before.
More than ever before.
Yeah.
No more excuses.
Yeah, there really are so many free online tools and resources available now.
I know.
It's really amazing. I mean, literally anyone with a dream and the drive to work
Yeah.
can make it happen.
Okay, so here's where it gets really interesting. Gary says personal branding is no longer optional. It's essential.
Okay, I like this.
Yeah, even if you're not trying to be some big influencer, having a strong personal brand is key.
Yeah, I think he's right. In this world where we're just bombarded with information constantly, a strong personal brand helps you stand out.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it lets you connect with your audience in an authentic way
Yeah.
and build trust.
And that's the foundation.
Yes, of any successful business.
Now, to illustrate this point, he uses this great analogy about worms.
Worms.
Yeah, like worms, right.
Okay.
You might think, worms? Who can build a business around that?
Yeah.
But Gary shows how even the most niche passion, when it's presented with real enthusiasm and knowledge, can be monetized.
Oh, that's so smart.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
It's a brilliant way to explain it.
Yeah.
I mean, by becoming the worm expert,
Yeah.
you attract a dedicated audience
Right.
who value your unique perspective.
And that creates a solid base.
Uh-huh. For building a business.
So think about it.
Mm.
What are you passionate about? What's your worm? How can you become the expert in that area online?
That's such a great question.
It is.
And Gary really wants us to think about that, right? He wants us to identify those passions that really light us up
Yeah.
and then think about how to share them with the world.
Okay, let's talk content.
Yeah.
Gary's a firm believer in creating great content.
Yeah, content is king.
Oh, yeah. So he actually challenges you to come up with 50 blog post ideas.
50.
50.
Wow.
Just to test how passionate you really are about a topic.
That's a lot.
50. That's a lot, right?
I mean, that might sound a little intimidating to some people, but
Yeah,
it just goes to show you how important it is to really immerse yourself,
totally.
right, in your passion. And
Okay.
if you're struggling to come up with 50 ideas,
Yeah.
it might be a sign that you need to dig a little deeper.
Yeah.
Find something that truly sparks your enthusiasm.
And storytelling is crucial.
Oh, yeah.
You have to make your content engaging,
Uh-huh.
relatable, even if you're dealing with technical stuff.
Nobody wants to just listen to a boring lecture, right?
No,
You got to make it fun.
absolutely.
And weaving in stories, sharing personal experiences or even like client anecdotes.
Huh.
That's what brings your brand to life
Yeah.
and makes your expertise more accessible.
Makes it real.
Yeah.
And Gary's a huge advocate for honesty and transparency.
Oh, for sure.
He believes in building trust by being genuine, even if it means showing your flaws.
I mean, I think that's a refreshing perspective.
Right.
In a world where everybody tries to present this perfect image online,
Oh, yeah.
embracing that authenticity,
Uh-huh.
that can really set you apart.
For sure.
It allows you to connect with your audience on a human level.
Yeah.
And that's how you foster trust and loyalty.
So we've got the passion, we're building our brand, we're creating amazing content.
Okay.
But where do we put it all? Gary dives into choosing the right platform. And he's got some strong opinions.
He does.
Oh, he does. What I think is insightful is that he really stresses aligning the platform with your personality and your strengths. And he breaks it down into 3 main formats:
Okay.
video, audio, and written.
All right, so if you're a natural performer,
Yeah.
someone who loves the spotlight,
Yeah.
video might be your thing.
It could be your thing. Yeah.
But if you're more comfortable expressing yourself in writing, a blog could be your perfect match.
Exactly. And if you've got a captivating voice and love sharing stories,
Audio podcast?
audio podcasting could be for you.
Yeah.
Gary really believes in leveraging your natural strength
Makes sense.
so that your content feels authentic and engaging for you and your audience.
I think that's super smart.
And Gary is adamant that every business, no matter what, needs a blog.
It's true.
He calls it the home base for your brand story.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's like that central hub where you have complete control, you know.
You can really express yourself.
Yeah.
Share your values, show off your expertise. It's all there.
It's all right there.
Yeah.
And then he kind of gives a rundown of some essential platforms like Facebook. He's all about Facebook for building connections, creating a sense of community.
Yeah, I mean, Facebook is still so powerful for building those relationships
It is.
and making people feel like they're part of something special
Right.
around your brand.
Then there's Twitter.
Oh, Twitter.
He sees Twitter as like the king for real-time engagement and spotting trends.
It's perfect for that.
Yeah.
Staying up to date, jumping into conversations, just building that brand awareness.
With those short, impactful messages.
Exactly.
And of course, you know, depending on your passion, there are tons of other niche platforms.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know, like Flickr for photographers,
Yeah.
online forums for specific interests, you name it.
It's all out there.
You know, Gary really encourages exploring those platforms where your ideal audience already is.
Yeah, makes sense. Or better go where the people are.
Yeah, tap into those existing communities, connect with those potential customers. But here comes the reality check. Gary is all about the hustle.
Oh, yeah, he's a hustler for sure.
Oh, he's a hustler.
Big time.
He's very upfront about the fact that building a business takes work,
A lot of work.
especially in the beginning.
Especially in the beginning.
He's a big believer in this no entitlement mindset.
You got to earn it.
You got to earn it.
You have to be ready to put in the hours.
The hours.
Create that content. Engage with your community. Always be learning. Always be adapting.
It's like a never-ending process.
It is. It really is.
And you know what? He even shares this story about how he waited years before he could fully monetize his wine expertise.
Patience, patience, patience.
Talk about patience, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's a good reminder that building a sustainable business is a marathon, not a sprint.
Oh, I love that.
Right. It takes dedication, perseverance, and a long-term vision.
It really does.
You got to have that vision.
And speaking of community, Gary sees that as a secret weapon.
Oh, yeah. Community is everything.
Creating a strong community around your brand boosts your reach and builds incredible loyalty.
Because it's all about fostering that sense of belonging and shared values, right? You want to create that space where your audience feels connected not only to you, but to each other.
To each other, yeah.
That's how you turn customers into true advocates.
That's how you do it.
Word of mouth is the best marketing.
And he talks about some of his early strategies, like leaving thoughtful comments on other people's blogs.
Oh, yeah, just being present.
Being present, participating in online forums,
Engaging.
engaging with people in his niche.
He was out there.
He was out there.
Pounding the pavement digitally.
So it really shows that building community starts with genuine connections.
It does. It really does.
It's about actively participating, adding value to conversations, and building those relationships authentically.
Exactly.
So how can you get involved and build those relationships within your niche?
Yeah, that's the question.
Gary would say, get out there and engage.
Don't wait for people to come to you.
Don't wait.
You go to them.
Be proactive.
Exactly. Find those online spaces where your people are already hanging out and join the conversation.
All right, now let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, making money.
The money.
The money.
Let's talk about it.
Gary busts this myth that ads are the only way to monetize your online presence.
Yeah, there are so many other ways.
He lays out a whole bunch of different strategies.
Give us the goods.
And what I appreciate about his approach is he emphasizes diversifying your income streams.
Right.
You don't want to rely solely on advertising revenue.
It's too risky.
It's too risky.
You need multiple streams.
Exactly. By exploring multiple avenues, you create a more stable business.
And a sustainable business.
He talks about affiliate programs,
Affiliate programs are great.
where you earn a commission by recommending products you genuinely love.
Yes, stuff you actually use.
Stuff you actually use, and it's a win-win situation.
Totally. You're leveraging your platform to promote things that you actually believe in.
Exactly.
And provide real value to your audience.
And then there are speaking engagements.
Oh, speaking engagements are great.
Sharing your expertise on stage could be a fantastic way to build your brand.
Connect with your audience in person.
Connect with your audience in person.
And get paid for it.
And, of course, get paid for it.
Who doesn't love that?
Gary also encourages creating your own products and services.
Oh, yeah. If you got that secret sauce,
bottle it up.
Bottle it up and share it with the world.
Share it with the world.
I love that.
Creating your own products or services really allows you to leverage your passion and expertise in a unique way.
It does, because it's about solving problems.
Yes.
Fulfilling needs, offering something that nobody else can.
And he mentions consulting and coaching as options, too.
Oh, yeah, good one.
If you've got that deep knowledge in a particular area, why not guide others and get paid for it?
Exactly. Share that.
Consulting and coaching allow you to work with people more directly,
One-on-one.
You're sharing your expertise one-on-one, guiding clients towards their goals, providing those personalized solutions.
People love that personalized attention.
They do.
It makes them feel special.
So these are just a few examples. The main takeaway is that there are tons of monetization strategies out there.
So many.
Beyond that traditional advertising model.
Yeah, don't be afraid to get creative.
Get creative.
Think outside the box.
Think outside the box.
Explore different avenues.
Explore those avenues that feel right for you and your audience.
Exactly.
And that brings us to another one of his key concepts, reactionary business.
Oh, I like this one.
I think when a lot of people hear reactionary, they assume it's a bad thing.
Right, like knee-jerk reaction.
But Gary uses it to emphasize the importance of being adaptable and responsive, like recognizing opportunities as they pop up, being willing to adjust to market trends, even embracing those unexpected turns.
Yeah, it's all part of the journey.
Yeah, and he tells this wild story about how Crystal Champagne
Oh, yeah, Crystal
missed out big time because they just weren't willing to embrace a new audience.
Who was the audience?
The hip-hop community.
Oh, wow.
They were so stuck in their traditional marketing, they completely missed this huge opportunity.
Yeah, sometimes you get so focused on what you think is right that you miss out on these amazing chances.
Just a classic example of what can happen when you're too rigid.
Sure.
Like staying open-minded, paying attention to how your audience interacts with your brand, being willing to adapt.
I mean, that's how you capitalize on those unexpected opportunities.
That's how you do it.
That might otherwise pass you by.
So even when you've got this solid plan in place, it's important to stay flexible.
Yeah. Be ready to pivot.
Be ready to pivot.
You never know what exciting turns your passion project might take.
You really don't.
It's all about finding that balance between having a clear vision, but also being adaptable.
So true.
Like you're setting your sights on a destination, but you're open to adjusting your course along the way.
I love that.
Embracing those detours that could actually lead to something even greater.
And finally, Gary talks about something that really resonated with me. Legacy over currency. It's not just about chasing quick cash.
No.
It's about building a brand that you can be truly proud of.
Yeah, something with real meaning.
Yeah, and he even talks about how he is committed to answering every single email he receives.
Wow.
Even if it takes him months.
That's dedication.
Talk about dedication, right?
Yep.
And it really speaks to his belief in building genuine connections with people.
That human touch is so important.
It is.
Especially in a digital world that's so focused on metrics and automation.
Yeah, Gary reminds us that at the heart of any truly successful business are those real, authentic relationships.
He's right.
So as you're building your business, think about those values you want to infuse into it.
Yeah, your core principles.
Ask yourself, what kind of impact do I want to have on the world? What kind of legacy do I want to leave behind?
Those are big questions.
Big questions, right? And your legacy isn't just about the products or services you offer.
It's bigger than that.
It's about the relationships you build, the values you live by, the impact you have on your community and the world as a whole.
It's your footprint.
Well, there you have it.
Wow.
We covered a ton of ground today, unpacking some key insights from Gary Vaynerchuk's Crush It. Hopefully you're feeling inspired and ready to take your passion to the next level.
Yeah, go out there and crush it.
I love how Gary puts it. He says, don't be afraid to put your feet in the water. Listen to your DNA. It will always lead you in the right direction.
That's so good.
Such a powerful message.
It really is.
We'd love to hear about your own entrepreneurial journeys, so feel free to share your thoughts and ideas with us. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep diving deep.